Hi everyone. So for today's video, I'll show you how you can add voice channel to your custom Copilot bot. We'll be using OmniChannel within Dynamics Customer Service to enable voice for this custom Copilot bot. What I'll do is I'll start with a quick demo, and then I'll walk you through different steps on how to configure it so that you can add voice to your chatbot. So here is an example of a portal. This could be any intranet portal or an internal site or a CRM system where you have your bot embedded. So in this case, I'm just using a custom HTML page, but you could embed this bot in any system where your agents are going to work. So I have this bot which is connected to my Copilot Studio Copilot bot, and I can ask questions like, what is Power Automate? This bot is using generative answers to answer any questions that are asked by a user. So in this case, it's connected to Power Platform documentation website. So it will use that data to answer these questions. So you can see here, I have an answer along with a citation. Next, same way I can ask what is Copilot Studio, or I can ask what is the price for Power Automate. So again, it will use the Power Platform website to provide me with an answer. So you can see it's providing me an answer, and I have the citation for reference as well. Next, I'll say, thanks. Can I talk to an agent? So in this case, now I want to talk to a live agent. So the bot is going to do a handoff from Copilot to a live agent system. So you can see it's transferring to an agent, and then I'm connected with an agent. So on the other side, you can see here, I have a request, and as a live agent, I can accept it. And at this point, I am connected to the customer. So I can see all the previous chat history so that I'm aware of what questions have been answered by the Copilot. And in this case, I'll say, hello, nice to meet you. How can I help? And now you can see the customer is able to interact with live agent. Some guidance on pricing for Power Automate and Power Apps. And you can see there is a back and forth between the live agent and the customer. You can also see we have sentiment analysis. So this is real-time checking for sentiment based on the interaction that's happening between the agent and the customer. So I can say, sure, I can help. And then at this point, I can say, is there a number I can call? And on the other side, as an agent, what I can do is I can provide our 1-800 number so that we can talk to customer directly. So I'll say, you can call us at 855-759-4903. So this is our 1-800 number. And at this point, what I'll do is I'll make a call using my cell phone. Hopefully this is audible enough for you guys to actually see how the interaction is being handled. So in this case, I'm going to end this conversation so that I can make the call. I'll just say thanks. Thanks, calling now. And then I will end this conversation here. And then you can see the conversation has ended. The agent has an option to create a case or a task based on the interaction with the customer. As part of Dynamics 365 if you have licenses. The other thing to note here is if we had a customer profile that's associated with incoming number, you would see the profile here. So you would have 360-degree view of the customer as well. So in this case, the interaction has ended, and now I'm going to show what happens when a customer makes a call. So I'm calling the 855 number that we shared with the customer. So here's the call.
Thank you for your call. Our virtual agent and human agents can help with your questions about our stores or product issues. Stay tuned to talk to our Copilot. Hello. Thank you for calling Microsoft Help Desk. Please listen closely to the following options. For help with Power Apps, say Power Apps. For help with Power Automate, say Power Automate. For Copilot Studio, say Copilot Studio.
Power Apps.
Got it. How can I help with Power Apps?
Can you tell me the pricing for Power Apps?
Power Apps offers trial plans for both Power Apps and Power Automate. Free trials last 30 days for Power Apps and 90 days for Power Automate trial plans. Users can self-service sign up for these trials in your organization. Power Apps offers trial plans for both Power Apps and Power Automate. Free trials last 30 days for Power Apps and 90 days for Power Automate trial plans. Users can self-service sign up for these trials in your organization.
Can I talk to an agent?
Transferring to agent. Please hold.
So you can see now the call has been transferred and the agent is able to talk to the customer. I can also see all the conversation history here. I'm just going to end the call, but this is how you can see the conversation happening between a live agent and the customer. At the end of the call, you get the conversation summary, and you can also create a case or a task in Dynamics if needed. So this is the end-to-end journey where we saw how customer started interacting with a Copilot, and then Copilot was able to transfer to a live agent using chat channel, and then finally using the voice channel for direct call. So now let's look at different steps on how we can configure this end-to-end process within Copilot Studio. First thing you need to do if you don't have Dynamics 365 is you can go to the Dynamics 365 website, and then you can sign up for a free trial by clicking here. What this does is it will give you a 30-day trial of Dynamics customer service along with OmniChannel, which is needed for the voice configuration. Once you have it, you can go to your Power Platform environments, and you can see there should be a new environment which says customer service trial. So this is the environment that gets created once you sign up for your trial instance. And all the Dynamics apps are installed in this environment. Now, the first step is you need to create a bot in this environment. So this is the bot that's being used to answer any question. So I would go to Copilot Studio, and then if you click on the home page, what we have done is we have a pre-configured template for voice. So you can just click on this and it will guide you through the creation process. So you can give your name, instructions, and it will create a voice-enabled Copilot for you. So for this demo, I have already created one. So I'll just show you the one I have configured. So this is the bot that's getting created after we go through the wizard on that template. And the key thing to note here is if you go to topics, you can see here under system, there are a few more topics that you won't see if you're not using voice channel. So in this case, the silence detection, speech recognition, all these are topics or system topics that are configured specifically for voice channel. And then on your conversation start topic, you can see there's a option for speech and DTMF as well as the text. So the speech and DTMF configuration allows you to uh, document or allows you to configure your voice channel. So everything that you provide here is going to be uh, heard by the end user when they call in, when they call the 1-800 number. So in this case, you can provide all the instructions when they dial in. If they are using the uh, messaging channel, then this is what they see. So you can see here, this is the message that's displayed when they are using the chat channel. If they are using the voice channel, then this is what they will hear when they call the 1-800 number. The next thing, what I have done here is I have created a topic which is listening to customers input. So in this case, when I called in, I wanted to ask about Power Apps. So in this case, this topic is getting triggered. And then based on what user is asking, I'm using generative answers node to get an answer. And the bot will answer the user's question. The other thing we need to configure here is the escalate topic. So this is the topic that's used to hand over to a live agent. So in this case, you can see I have a message node that lets user know that the bot is transferring to live agent. And then within the topic management, you have the option to transfer conversation. So this is the action that or node that I'm using to transfer to live agent. So once you have this topic, escalate topic configured, it will allow you to hand over the conversation to a live agent in OmniChannel. Now, next, we need to configure the OmniChannel side of things. So this is all the steps that you need to perform on the voice bot or within Copilot Studio. Once you're done with these, you can publish it. And once the bot is published, the next thing is to configure OmniChannel so that the agent is able to see the incoming calls and messages. So this is the Customer Service Admin Center. So now you can see here, we have different options here. So the first step we want to do, or we want to take, is click on bots. And then we need to add the bot we just created. So in this case, you can see I already have my bot here, but if you click on add, you can choose connect existing bots, and it will show you the list of bots that are available in the same environment. So make sure the bot you have created is in the same environment as where the customer service application is installed. So you can connect your bot. That's step number one. Next, once you have the bot connected, you need to create work streams. So we need two work streams here. So I want a chat channel to allow live agents to chat with your end customers. And then I need the voice channel. So I'll show you the configuration for chat channel first. So in this case, you would create a new work stream. And then once you create the work stream, you can click on this to add the channel. So just to show you, it's a wizard. You just have to complete this wizard. And then what's important here is the script that is generated, which is going to be used to embed the bot to your on your website or internet portal or on your CRM system. So once you configure all this, you will get this script, which you can then take and embed on any internet site or within your CRM system to render the bot as needed. So there are some advanced options as well. I'm not going to cover these on this call, but you can configure some of these advanced features. Like if you want to do a survey post call, you have option of doing that. You can also do things like um, shared screening. You can share screen. You can enable voice and video calls. You can co-browse. All these features are more advanced, and I'm not going to be covering those on this call, but there is an option to enable all of those features. The same thing can be done on the voice channel as well. So the only difference here is you need to have a phone number that your customers can call. So this is typically the 1-800 number. You can use Azure Communication Service to request one if you already don't have a telephony provider, but you are also able to port your existing telephony provider. So in this case, what we are doing is we are linking this phone number to this voice channel, and then you have additional options of configuring different languages and also additional behavior. For example, if you want to enable screen sharing, if you want to enable transfer, like a hot transfer between different agents, you can configure all of that here. So this is a quick example of how you can set up these work streams. So once you have this work stream set up, you also have option of creating dedicated queues. So queues are basically where all your agents are working. So each queue can be created for specific case type, and then agents are working those cases. So if you want to enable routing to a specific queue based on some business logic, you can define your queues here and then use the routing logic to uh, to route it to a specific queue. One thing that I forgot to mention is when you're creating the work stream, one of the key point here is once you create your channel, make sure to link the bot here. So in this case, I've already linked my bot, but you'll have a add button here to link it to a specific channel. So in this case, we have created two work streams, and I have linked my bot to both the work streams. Once you have done that, you can have your agents logged in to your customer service workspace portal, and this is where they will see all the incoming calls or incoming messages once the configuration is complete. So this was a short demo at a high level how you can configure voice for your Copilot Studio bot. If there are any questions, do let me know. Um, we also have a standalone CCAS offering that actually allows you to use voice channel without doing the configuration on customer service side. Maybe I'll cover that in one of the upcoming videos. But if there are any questions around OmniChannel, do let me know in comments. Thanks for watching.